4 generations with the same company. That sounds like true loyalty, or at least a deep aversion to switching employers. Well, here to talk about the joys of job security is Martin Krzywdzinski. You are with the Social Science Research Center in Berlin as a labor market researcher. Tell us, the Kaiser family that we saw in that report right there, are they a rarity now in Germany, or are there still families that work for the same employer for generations?
I don't think that it's so rare to find this kind of families in Germany. Germany is still the country of long job tenure, stable employment, even though we have also other European countries where we found similar characteristics. It's not only typical German, but it varies also a lot among industries.
Well, the desire for job security is particularly strong in Germany. If you look at international comparisons, you see that only 11% of workers in Sweden consider job security to be very important. In Germany, the figure is 55%. Other European countries are somewhere in between. Within Europe, Germany definitely tops the list of places where job security is highly valued. So, can you tell us why? Why is it that Germans crave job security? Why it's so important for them?
Why it's so important? First, it's a question of skill development for both, for the company and for the employee. If you work in a job where you have, where it takes a long period to develop your skills, stable long-term employment is necessary. It's also for the companies a question of identification on the side of the employees. But I think you cannot explain it by economic factors, by labor market situation only. It's also a kind of historically grown culture, security-oriented culture in Germany.
The job for life model in Germany, is it dying out?
I think we see the development of a polarized structure. I think this model is still alive in the manufacturing, in the automobile industry, which we just saw, in the machine building industry, which have particular skill requirements, but it does not longer exist in the low-skilled service sectors.
The high employee turnover, higher employee turnover that we're seeing now, who profits from that?
Who profits? Surely not the employees. We see that companies try to use employee turnover as a means of cutting costs. And I think this can have detrimental effects on the German model of production.
How do you see things developing down the road? Do you think this trend towards higher employee turnover will increase?
It depends a lot on our government. We see that companies like Daimler, they are interested in keeping the long-term employment model in force. There it's still alive. But it will depend a lot on regulation of temporary work, on fixed-term contracts, on the employment protection legislation.
Last question. What sort of advice would you give to people entering the labor market today?
What sort of advice? Be patient. Look for the job which fits to your skills and don't take the first best.
Martin Krzywdzinski, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.